topic or what? Walk off the earth in their last small venue tour, and I got the hookup for tickets.
Thank you. He's got so many best friends I can barely keep track.
I'm impressed. You're like a rock star in your own right.
Oh, seriously, do not get him started,
No,
please.
get me started. Definitely get me started. I'm looking.
Is that you, Oz?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, great show, guys. You guys are fantastic.
Doing good.
Right? It's okay. I didn't hurt you.
Hey, beautiful Sandy, how are you?
Man with taste.
How's it going?
Tia.
Tia, nice to meet you, girl.
Nice to meet you.
Buddy, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Yeah. We'll totally hook up. Maybe have some beers. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hey, don't stop believing.
Yeah.
Right?
That was my thrill for the evening.
Well, I feel dissed.
But you're my everyday thrill. Okay, I have to get going. I've
Oh,
got a
you know what?
deadline.
I will give you a drive.
Okay, well, you like the band, right?
You know me well enough to know I mean what I say. Honesty's how I roll.
Sometimes being too honest is not a great thing.
Spoken like a man desperately clinging on to his commitment issues. Don't worry, I'm playing a long game, and therefore, you have no chance of beating me.
Yes. Hey, Tia. Okay, let's do this. Toby, have a good night. Make sure Oz gets home.
He lives in my kitchen.
You know, I'll tell you something. You got a good lady there.
Yeah. She doesn't know what she has, though. Hey, what are you guys watching?
It's footage taken from a secure warehouse in Vancouver.
All indications suggest that it's tied to a string of robberies in Toronto.
Oh, well, these guys are good. They're walking through the security systems like they don't even exist.
Yeah, and walked away with the experimental capacitors, microprocessors.
Most of the equipment they've stolen has been military high-tech, not for sale outside of North America.
Our theory is they're moving it offshore.
Cross-referencing this robbery with the Toronto ones, I realized that these guys have been working the West Coast for quite a while. I think they might even be based there.
Which means they're working nationwide. Michelle, Toby, I'm sending you to Vancouver.
Nice road trip.
Well, I'd describe it more as hunting a highly organized and highly dangerous gang of thieves, but I suppose it's semantics. Pack your bags. You're on the 11 o'clock flight.
Pick you up on the way to the airport.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. No, you guys go on a road trip. That's cool. Just leave me here slaving over a hot keyboard.
I'm gonna bring you back something, all right?
Yeah. Don't tell me salmon, right?
Sergeant McCluskey, Special Consultant Logan, it is so nice to meet you. Constable Kathy Slocum.
Hey.
The rest of the office is spread pretty thin, but I've been assigned to assist you on the Vancouver end of your case.
Oh, cool.
Sergeant, double shot cappuccino. Special Consultant, drip, black.
Hey, you can just call me Toby.
I've been following the successes of your unit over the past couple of years. You've taken on all the cases everyone else gave up on, and you busted every single one of them. I look forward to seeing action with you.
Well, I don't know how much action we're gonna see, but maybe we should just get right down to it.
Okay, so the theft that brought you here was at the secure perimeter warehousing facility. The equipment that was stolen was an advanced programmable vibration amplification system, cutting edge and specialized in industrial and military applications. It's on the federal listing for restricted tech.
Okay, well, we'll talk to the supervisor ourselves.
Yeah, way ahead of you. Supervisor's name, number, and a map to the location. We can be there in under an hour.
Okay, well, I lived here before. I know where that is.
I think you should stay here and interface with Corporal Clark, okay?
Oh, sure. But I warn you, I'm going to be taking every opportunity to observe your methods. I really want to get inside your heads.
It's usually my line. That's good. Thank you.
We warehouse for the top names in industry and technology. We can't afford to make a mistake. There's no fault at our end.
Now, this robbery proves that that's not true.
We've got 5 different security systems they walk through to get into that warehouse. somehow got access to keypad codes, magnetic access cards, proximity readers.
Who showed up on the access log?
The system said it was our head of security, Abby Calder. He was on vacation at the time of the robbery.
You checked him out?
He's worked here over 20 years. He's above reproach.
We're still gonna have to clear him.
We're gonna need a list of every employee that was hired within the last 6 months, also an itemized list of every stolen good.
I can get that in a day or two.
They don't know. They can't find out. Other thefts, microwave transformer. Can't find out. Fire me.
Sure it was only a relay system they stole?
I'll do an inventory, but that's all that was reported. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
He's hiding something. I heard him thinking about a microwave transformer. It's not the first theft.
I'll get Dev to look into it.
You got the better of the smartest criminal in the country.
Yeah, well, I guess people are sometimes too smart for their own good. Hey, Toby, Michelle, good timing.
What do you have for us?
I ran the employee records for secure perimeter warehousing, and I think I may have found our mole. A night janitorial staff member goes by the name of Frank Dorian. He was hired 3 weeks before the robbery and hasn't been seen since the hit. A facial recognition search at the Ministry of Transport gave us his real name, which is Dan Goodwin. He did a good job creating his fake identity, though. The company's own security would never have caught it.
He must have some skills.
Yeah, he's a computer programmer. He worked at a place called Excel Corp for the last 5 years. It's a design firm. He quit a few months ago.
He also traveled to Toronto 3 times this month, each visit corresponding with one of the high-tech thefts out there.
All right, so Dan poses as a night janitor, and no one thinks twice about him having access all night to the company's computers.
Exactly.
Any criminal history?
He was arrested at a peace rally about a year ago, but that's a long walk from a theft of this magnitude.
Do we have an address?
1212 Dunbar. I already have somebody camped outside the apartment in case he shows up.
Okay, we'll head over there now.
Meanwhile, Kathy and I'll look further into Mr. Goodwin.
It's like we're partners.
Totes. Partners.
So when was the last time you saw him?
Maybe a week. What's he done anyway?
How well did you know him?
He's been here 6 months, pays his rent, has people over for some kind of meeting. I kind of got a feeling about him.
Michelle, check this out. Lots of literature here from different activist groups. We got anti-war, cultural jamming, economic boycotts.
Did he ever talk to you about political agendas?
Another tenant said he went on peace marches, that kind of thing. Bound to get into trouble.
So why's a guy go from peace marches to stealing high-tech electronics?
Hey,
So, Dev, I heard the supervisor's thinking about other thefts and the term microwave transformer.
There was an American busted last year trying to ship experimental microwave transformers into North Korea.
So this could confirm our suspicion they're exporting sensitive tech.
we need to find Dan Goodwin. Now. IIB, we need to speak to the manager of one of your ex-employees, Dan Goodwin.
Sure.
Someone here is going to know what Dan Goodwin was into.
Yeah, or this was one of the companies that they infiltrated.
No. Laurie?
Toby.
You two know each other?
Yeah, Michelle, this is Laurie Black. We knew each other a long time ago.
They said it was the IIB.
It is. This is Sergeant McCluskey, and we're going to ask you a few questions about a former employee, Dan Goodwin.
Why?
We believe that he was involved in a series of robberies.
That's not Dan. He's a good guy.
Right, well, we have reason to believe otherwise, so we're gonna need to ask him some questions.
He hasn't worked here for a few months. I don't know what I can tell you.
What do you do here?
He was a programmer. Most of his work was with electronic interface controls. Excuse me, I'm just having a hard time processing this. You being with the police.
Yeah, things change. Dan was, helping people break into secure locations. You know if he had any, money problems?
I know his family was having troubles when he came here, but I heard he worked his way through that.
When we searched his apartment, we found literature from various activist groups. Do you know which ones he was involved with?
I didn't know Dan very well. When he left Excel Corp, he said it was because he wanted to make a difference. Some people have ideals.
Any idea where he is now?
No, I haven't talked to him since he left the company.
So that's it? That's all you know?
Well, I'm sure you'd tell me if it wasn't. I'm afraid I can't help you. So if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Okay, Laurie, You look good. It was good to see you. I'm happy to know that you're okay.
What the hell was that?
We were together when I was younger. It didn't end great.
Your fault?
I was in a bad place, okay? I didn't know how to control the gift, and people's thoughts were always bombarding me.
Including hers?
Yeah, and it was hard because she felt like I was always spying on her.
So she knew?
Yeah, she was the first girlfriend I told her.
Wow. Was she telling the truth when she said she didn't know where Dan was?
She seemed to be.
What do you mean seemed to be?
I didn't read her.
Okay, maybe you trust that girl, but from where I was standing, it looks like she still has some pretty serious issues with you.
I trust her, Michelle.
I've been working my way through the literature you found in Dan Goodwin's apartment. So far, nobody's admitted a connection to him.
Yep, but I looked at his banking records, and he made regular monthly contributions to a group called Action Direct.
Ties to illegal activities?
Well,
As far as we can tell, they're just about raising the social consciousness of the community.
Well, let's see what they raised in Dan Goodwin.
Let's go.
Hardly looks like a front for illegal tech sales.
Well, you should know more than anybody that looks can be deceiving.
Hi, I'm Edgar. How can I help
We're with the IIB. We want to ask you a few questions about one of your members, Dan Goodwin.
I'm afraid I don't know the name.
Really? Because he was a regular contributor to your organization for the last few years.
We have over 1,000 contributors. I can't expect to know all of them. Those people are dangerous.
What are you talking about? They're actually doing something. We're handing out pamphlets. This isn't gonna do anything.
Well, we have reports that he worked here in the office with you, and that you two didn't get along.
Who told you that?
What's important is that you tell us the truth.
There's evidence that he's involved in the thefts of restricted electronics.
He didn't feel as if what we were doing here was making enough of a difference. And there were other people who offered quick fixes.
What people?
He'd been approached by a group called Economic Justice Awareness.
Right, they're the ones that burned down the police vehicles during the G20 riots a few years ago. They've been suspected in a number of other actions.
I told Dan, extreme actions isn't the way to effect change.
So they approached him.
Yeah, they work the shadows, meet people at peace marches, recruit the ones who can forward their agenda.
Do you know anyone else from the organization?
I know nothing more about them, and I don't want to know. Please excuse me.
Thank you.
Dev, we might have a lead as to who Goodwin was working with. I need you to find out whatever you can about a group called Economic Justice Awareness.
Yeah, I've heard some chatter about them. Rumors are they're ramping up their actions.
Well, they could be selling this stuff to fund an extreme activist group.
Yeah, or they're using the tech for a specific purpose. I'm gonna scrutinize the list of stolen items a little bit further and see what it could all add up to.
All right, we'll get Kathy to ask around Vancouver and see if there's any specific targets.
Okay, so that means I have to call her, right?
Yeah, do you have a problem with that?
No. It's just she's really, enthusiastic.
I remember when you used to be enthusiastic.
Please. Before you go, I checked into Dan Goodwin's phone records, and although he left Excel Corp a couple of months ago, he's made 10 calls to a supervisor there. Her name is Lori Black.
We'll get back to you. So your old girlfriend lied to us. Kathy, bring her in.
No, I'll talk to her.
Toby, she could be involved.
I know what to do. Let me talk to her.
The minute you get the feeling she's playing us, then we bring her in.
Hey,
What are you doing back here?
you lied about being in touch with Dan Goodwin.
I should have known you'd just walk into my head and take what you wanted.
No, I didn't, Lori. I wouldn't. We looked at Dan's phone records. We know that he was calling you. We've got evidence that Dan's involved with dangerous activists.
You're lying. He's not some kind of terrorist.
The people he's involved with are. He's in way over his head. We need to find him before he hurts someone or he gets himself hurt.
His stepmom has a place in Kitsilano. That's where he was staying when he called me last. Promise me you're not gonna hurt him.
We're not gonna hurt him. We just want to talk to him. He can help us.
Do you ever think about us?
Of course I do.
How could you just walk away like that? You packed up and left town. You didn't even tell me you were going.
Because I knew that you were going to ask me to stay. I wouldn't have the strength to say no.
Was I so terrible?
No. You know, suddenly I would find myself in someone else's head, even yours, seeing things I should never see. It was driving me crazy. I was young. If I didn't know how to deal with it then, how could I have expected you to deal with it?
Well, I would have liked the chance to try.
I'm sorry. How it all worked out. I regret that I hurt you.
You seeing somebody now?
Yeah.
Does she know?
No. Thank you. And Michelle, I'm following a Dan Goodwin lead. Call me back.
What do you want?
Hey, Dan, I'm a friend of Laurie's. She told me to find you here.
She shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the property.
Dan, I'm with the IIB. You come in with me now, and they might take it easy on you.
It's too late for that.
Don't turn around. Get in there.
Hey, anything from Toby?
Nothing.
He left a message saying that he was going to follow a lead, and now I can't get a hold of him. Can you put me through to Dev?
No sooner said than...
Dev.
Hey, aren't you supposed to get a warning before this connects?
I wrote a subroutine to disable it. I thought things might get intense, and we'd need you fast.
Oh, we're getting intense.
Toby hasn't checked in. I think that he went to go look for one of the suspects by himself. Can you track his phone?
Yeah, no problem. His cell phone's not registered on the cell phone network. It might be turned off.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, before you go, I did some digging into economic justice awareness, and it is not easy. I mean, there's no office, there's no way to contact them. There's just an anonymous server in Russia running a website.
Do we know who the key players are?
No, no one, except for Dan Goodwin.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Lori Black.
You guys should think about what you're doing here.
It's the rest of society that's not thinking. You know, they call it the information age. It seems like the more connected they are, the stupider they're becoming. You know, it's the rich that are stealing the best for themselves, killing everyone else.
Hey, you can believe whatever you want, I don't care. Get your message out there. Whatever. Just don't hurt anybody.
Oh, you have no idea what we're gonna do.
I know what you built with the parts you stole.
You know, if they really knew anything, they would have stopped us already. They wouldn't be perving around your old girlfriend, right?
Then how would I know how you got into the bank's computers?
How does he know that? Tell me, how do you know that? Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know.
I'm not gonna play your game.
My game? You started this game. I say when it's done.
Miss Black?
I told Toby everything I knew.
Toby never came back.
Where he went has nothing to do with me.
But we believe that your friend Dan and his group are involved in some kind of terrorist activity. Do you really think they would have a problem hurting Toby?
I told Toby that Dan was staying with his stepmom in Kitsilano.
Did you warn Dan that Toby was coming?
I wasn't thinking. I didn't want him to get in trouble.
You're under arrest.
Please.
Toby trusted you. You're gonna give me the address of his stepmother's and any other information I need, or life is gonna become very difficult for you.
222 Pacific. Send 2 units to meet us there. Backup will be here in 5 minutes.
We can't wait. We're going in. upstairs. Nothing down here. Okay, call forensics. Maybe we can pull some prints.
We don't know how much he knows. Maybe we should abort the plan.
He's bluffing. I mean, he basically got some intel from someone on the periphery, but he's basically guessing our next move.
So what are we gonna do with him?
You know what we have to do.
No. That's not why I got into this, man.
Just stay with him.
Me?
Yes. You're a dead man.
Kathy? I got the report from forensics. Aside from Dan's prints, there are 3 other sets. One we assume is his stepmom's. Neither of the others turn up in any of the criminal databases. But then I checked the U.S. border database. Turns out the subject was questioned and printed crossing into the States. His name was Rudy Best.
Okay, according to the university Best attended, the guy's a certified dyed-in-the-wool genius.
Unfortunately, he's also arrogant, angry, and somewhat of a sociopath.
This guy wanted to show just how smart he was, so he hacked into the school's computer system. He did everything from selling grades to riddling it with data bombs.
So what radicalized him?
He got caught. Looks like the head of the IT department saw that the system was hacked and hunted him down.
Samuel Rennie. He got him. Apparently, Rennie had Rudy thrown out of school and had his academic record invalidated. He also made sure he couldn't get hired anywhere that Rennie had contacts.
Do we have Rudy's location?
It's like Best dropped off the face of the earth about 18 months ago.
I'm still searching, but he's managed to erase all traces of his whereabouts since then.
Don't worry. I've got sources here. We'll find him.
Laurie said you were a good guy, Dan. Why are you doing this?
Save your breath.
Are you good with killing people?
You don't get it, man. We're waking people up. They'll thank us.
No, they're gonna put you away. We got an ID on you from the warehouse. We're gonna get the other guys too.
Well, there's sacrifices that have to be made. You know, the bank took my house. Buried me in debt. I've been working forever just to break even. They went to war with us, now we're gonna go to war with them.
Okay, that sucks. This is not the way you do it.
Don't make me tape your mouth, Toby.
Can I get some water? Please.
Fine.
Thanks.
So I found something more out about Rudy Best. In university, he was quite active. He was also a member of the flying club, and until recently, he kept a membership at a local flying club.
You think he still has access? He's been working the thefts across the country.
Well, maybe he's transporting the equipment by air.
And maybe it's his escape route.
Okay, I think we just hit pay dirt.
The phone number from the flying club came up a number of times on the call log from the place where Dan Goodwin was staying.
Call if you get anything.
Laurie sent me here to help you before you got in too deep.
Well, she made a mistake. What do you know about her anyway?
I hurt her a long time ago. I don't want to see her hurt again. I know you think you're helping people, but this is not the way the change happens.
Yeah, well, now they're sitting on the couch while the bank steals all the money.
Well, now how about killing people with that thing that you built?
Hey! You want to live? Shut the hell up. Yeah. I told you. No. That's not how we're doing this.
I say how we do it. He has to be taken care of. He knows what you look like, Dan.
So I'm gonna take the rap for this.
What are you, weak? Look, I trusted you, Dan. Killing him sends a message.
That's not the plan!
This is my plan. I say how we do it.
Rudy. Damn it.
Special Consultant Logan will be okay, I'm sure of it.
I hope you're right.
Don't worry. We'll be there in 5 minutes.
Come on, man. Don't make this harder than it already is.
Dan, you're not a killer. You don't have to do this.
I don't have a choice.
Think about this, Dan.
Drop your weapon!
You okay?
Yeah.
You're looking at attempted murder of an officer and suspected acts of terrorism. You want to try to help yourself out here?
You think I'd sell out the cause?
That's the only move you have, Dan.
I won't turn on him.
Hey, rob us of our homes, our future. These people are taking from us. Do you understand this? Your every one of you has lost something.
You mean Rudy Best? We know about him.
You don't know anything.
We know about the bomb. We find Rudy, we save a lot of lives.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't even know about the bomb.
You think that's it?
It's not what they think. The explosion is just to energize it.
Tell us what you know.
You know, I think he doesn't know anything. Look at him. I wouldn't trust him. I don't think Rudy trusted him.
Don't tell them. Don't let them know. That's it. You guys are wasting your time. I want to see a lawyer. Now.
Yeah. You sure? I couldn't get through to him. I think Rudy's got him spun around.
Okay, well, I think we should keep pushing him.
I might have got something. I gotta check with Dev.
I saw more of the device they were making. He thought it wasn't the kind of bomb we would expect, that the explosion is just to energize the device.
Can you describe it?
Yeah, there were coils of wire wrapped around armatures with a space in the middle.
And the explosives were being packed on top of the coils?
Yeah.
Okay, this might all be starting to make sense to me.
How's that?
I'm trying to figure out what all the stolen components could be adding up to, and what you're describing could well be an EMP.
What's that?
An E-bomb. It uses conventional explosives to amplify a powerful current from a giant capacitor, turning it into a giant electromagnet.
Yeah, the final piece might have been that microwave transformer they stole a few days ago.
How much damage can it do?
The explosives cause a certain amount of localized damage, but if the pulse from the device is big enough, it could permanently fry the circuitry of every electronic device within 2 or 3 blocks. I mean, we're talking cars, cell phones, computer systems, but also medical equipment, police communication, or emergency services.
It's gonna cause complete chaos.
What we need to do is find out where they're planning to set it off.
Hey, Kathy, can you grab me another coffee?
On it.
Right, thank you. Dev, look, when I read Rudy,
I saw someone accessing the employee login screen of the Vancouver Standard Bank.
Okay, there haven't been any irregularities reported from the bank, but he could have just woven a very complicated... Oh.
What?
The head of the IT security at the bank, it's Samuel Rennie. The same guy who caught Rudy hacking the university computer and got him thrown out. He's just finished implementing a whole new IT security protocol at the bank.
That can't be a coincidence.
So this is about revenge.
And people have done far more for less reason. If this device is an EMP, then Rudy's gonna have to get it really good and high in order to get a good spread of the electromagnetic radiation.
All right, look, the room that I saw it in had a view of the mountains.
Okay. We think that the device is in a building next to the Vancouver Standard Bank. There's windows facing north. Do you have any idea what's around there?
What's the radius?
To be sure they'd take out their target, I'd say a block, maybe 2.
It looks like there's 3 of them with top floor maintenance rooms with windows facing north.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll have access to all of them. Looks like we got lucky. I showed the building manager photos of Rudy. He ID'd Rudy as the maintenance supervisor for the last 6 months. Manager said he kept the place running like a top.
What else has he been doing?
Maybe it's not here.
This is the place.
Go around the back.
IIB! Put your weapon down!
He's dead.
We're too late.
It's armed.
Dev, it's here and it's active. We have less than 33 minutes. Take a look and tell me what you think.
Show me the whole thing. I need to see the size of it. Okay, I figure this device is on the high end of the estimate, so it'll take out a hospital, communication hubs, and half the financial firms within this radius.
Can you shut it down?
I don't know. I'm good, but this is way out of my league. To shut it down, you're gonna need a code. Vancouver Bomb Squad is on its way, but it's probably set to go off if anyone starts tampering with the wiring.
You stay here and work with emergency services to evacuate the building. If time gets short, get the hell out of here as quickly as possible.
I've got no problem with that.
Take the cuffs off her. Can you leave us alone?
Toby, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. Dan and his friends put a bomb in a building downtown. I need you to talk to him. We need to know where his friend Rudy is.
Can't you take it out of his head?
Even when people cooperate, I only get glimpses. We need someone that he trusts to help focus him. We got less than 30 minutes before this thing goes off. A lot of innocent people will die.
What the hell are you doing here?
They arrested me for helping you.
I didn't mean for it to happen like this.
They said you made a bomb?
Don't let them do this. Don't let them take advantage of you like this.
Tell me the truth. Dan, tell me how to stop it.
I'm not the one that can stop it.
Then tell me where the person who can't stop it is.
I don't know. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Dan, please. I don't want you to be a killer. There's still a way for this to be okay.
He's in Stanley Park under the bridge.
He wants to watch the show.
I need a unit to meet us at Stanley Park across from Cole Harbor. I'll send a picture of the suspect from the car. Nobody makes a move until we get there.
Kathy, how you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm good.
There's less than 10 minutes till it blows, okay? Even though it's not a conventional bomb, the amount of explosive in it could take the top off the building. So please, get yourself far away.
Michelle and Toby said they'd get the code here on time. Somebody needs to be here to get it to the bomb squad.
Just get out of there.
I'll be in touch.
where I can see them. Turn around.
You're too late.
You think so?
Yeah.
We know all about you, Rudy. You're not an idealist. This isn't about punishing the bank, is it?
I already got the money offshore and ruined him.
Money's just a bonus. It's about revenge on Samuel Rennie. You destroyed your life, so you're gonna break his security system, steal the money, crash the bank system, move the money through offshore accounts. Before they even figured it out, you'd be gone. You just wanted him to know that you had beaten him. You're willing to hurt all these people to get revenge on one man?
You're crazy.
See, you thought you had me trapped, man, but I had you. I was inside your head. I got the code word.
Stop it. I'll never give it out.
You wanted to keep it a secret, but even now, you can't help but think about it.
Stop. You can't know his name.
It's your enemy's name, isn't it? This isn't about social justice. This is about your weak ego. Samuel Rennie's the code word.
Who the hell are you?
Kathy,
Michelle, have you got it?
the code is Samuel Rennie.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's our only shot.
The code is a name. Samuel Rennie. Rennie. It worked.
Okay. Got that pretty close.
I want to get Dev salmon before we head back.
Let's go.
Okay, so she's there staring at what is most certainly death, and she just turns around, goes right back in, and just shuts it down.
Sounds like you have a new fan.
Well, apparently he's the head of the fan club. Kathy, if you ever find yourself out this way, I've got a job for you.
You never know. I just might take you up on that. See you guys back at the office.
Seriously, you guys, that was great work.
It was great to observe you in action. There's still some things I'm wondering about, though. Like how you got him to give up the code. It's top secret, right?
You got it.
It was great working with you.
Same. Thanks,
you.
Kathy.
I think we have enough time to grab a bite to eat before our flight.
For the record, you were right. I should have read Laurie from the beginning.
Yeah, well, in this job, sometimes you have to make some tough decisions.
Yeah, I'm beginning to learn that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Didn't they let you go, like, a while ago?
They did. I just wanted to see you before I left.
Here I am. You made a big difference today.
Toby, if this girl is the one, you need to be honest with her. You deserve to be happy.
So do you. It's good seeing you.
Yeah.
That's almost it. It's close. That'll work.
Plays one note.
You know what? Much better when you play.
Yeah, I think the whole bar would agree on that.
Walk off the earth!
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
We'll see you after the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, please help yourselves. You seem to be enjoying these pretzels. Go ahead.
This old guitar, the strings are rusty, but it's all I need. Bringing the kick drum, making back the beat. Let's gather around and sing a song. Hey, I got a shaker too, the kind of sound that wants.
Life is good, buddy.
Says the guy who just fended off an ex-girlfriend and foiled a terrorist bomb plot. Come on.
My life is not dull.
Hey.
That's a good Amber.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, you made it, huh?
Well, how was Vancouver?
It was a discovery.
What do you mean, the discovery?
Well, you got to deal with your past in order to move forward.
One day I'm gonna get a straight answer from you, and you know what? I won't know what to do with it.
You want a straight answer?
Yeah.
Come here.